All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 25 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today we're going to be grinding out or continuing our grind of the multiplayer program. So if you guys don't know, I changed things up a bit. I played the first game in ranked seasons, and then I did a co-op game with Dodger, and finally ended with a few event games and I ended the stream with a few event games, putting myself at 95 program stars. So we are pretty close to that Mike Piazza. We're only one mission away from it, really. I mean, there are a lot of options. There's not much left for me to complete. There's 20. I could get the runs. I could get the home runs. I'm halfway there. I need the stolen bases, and I need total bases, and I also need some parallel XP with Mike Piazza. There's nothing left here but Brian Dozier's mission. What's up, Mets? How are ya? So we're practically done with this. And this will be good to get this done and get ready for the next inning. By the way, if you guys didn't see, the new Pipeline Pass program is out. Unfortunately, there are no Mets cards to be had here. I checked the entire collection as well as the program itself, and there are no Mets cards, so that's disappointing to me. But if you get it all done, you get Joey Gallo, no vision, but dude has pop. Honestly, that's kind of interesting that they would put him at third base. I thought they would have put him in, what was it? Wasn't he a left fielder or right fielder? Yes, I know that, Mets, but I'm not grinding. That's something I'm going to do off stream, because if I do Diamond Quest, if I do Diamond Quest on stream, that's about all I'm going to be able to do, because otherwise I'm going to get locked out of the game. And I'm going to have to stop my stream and redo it, so I don't want to do that. We also have a new pack, the Pipeline Pass pack, and you could get Kyle Schwarber, Nate Pearson, Jared Kelenic, although that should have been a Mets card, but whatever. Xander Bogaerts, Anthony Rendon, Hunter Renfroe, Starling Marte, Andrew Vaughn, Mitch Keller, Austin Hedges, Jake Bowers, AJ Puck. You got Michael A. Taylor, Brady Singer, Kyle Wright, and Tim Anderson. I'm not going to lie, I may want to get that Tim Anderson card for the White Sox so that I could start doing some of their team affinity, because I felt like I haven't done any of their team affinity. What's up, SP Champ? How are you? And of course, along the way, you can earn someone like Garrett Cole here in this program. You could also earn Mickey Moniak when he was on the Phillies, or a Phillies prospect. He's obviously on the Angels right now. I think they exchanged him for Brandon Marsh, but I could be wrong. Mr. OMG himself, Jose Iglesias. Unfortunately, this is his Red Sox card because he came up with the Red Sox. But Mr. OMG and Kevin Gausman when he was on the Baltimore Orioles. Oh, I thought he was on the Angels. Maybe I was thinking the last year, because I know he was on the Angels last year. Trying to do the codes, only got one to work. The other two say invalid codes. What codes? And then Jonathan India when he was on the Reds. Obviously now he's on the Royals. So those are your programs, or that's your program. You could check out their stats by taking a look. But I'm going to save this for after the third inning or the fourth inning comes out. There's also a showdown here, so feel free to do the showdown right here. You get Lucas Giolito out of it if you complete it. What's up, Peach? How are ya? Oh, by the way, guys, so I did go ahead and I did purchase Bernie Williams. So now I have all three inning bosses. So that means I'm going to have my voucher for the fourth inning when that comes out. Enjoying your day off? Nice. Nice. Yeah, so am I, actually. It's my day off because technically I'm on vacation again. So, yeah, I totally get it. But tomorrow I fly out to Michigan. So, anyway, with all that aside, it's time to get into the multiplayer program. And we're heading back into the events because I feel like that's the quickest way I'm going to get these stat missions done. Since I don't need to worry about pitching anymore. Let's see. Do we do Carlton? Yeah, we could do Wheeler. Well, Mets, this is the way they did this prior to how they would do season one when they introduced the sets. This is how they did it. Because the thing you have to remember, Mets, is at the end of the year, they're going to do all these inning bosses again so that you could get that third one at the end of the year. That's how they're going to do it. And honestly, it's not like they're expensive. They used to be expensive, but this year they've actually made it a lot cheaper. So honestly, I don't even think they're probably going to still do the Forever program, or the Forever XP reward path. I just don't think it's worth it because if you look at it, a lot of the players, or most of us, because I feel like it's within budget, that most of us could buy the third boss that we don't pick. So they're still going to do it, but I just don't think it'll be worth it. But it might be for the people that decide that they don't want MLB The Show on release day like I did. 1-0. You know, it might be for the people who decide later in the year to wait until it's available in the PlayStation Store for like $20, and then they'll go and do it there. It's not a bad strategy. It's actually something I've done with NBA 2K23, and honestly, that was the best. That was my favorite NBA 2K game, at least in recent memory, and I haven't said that a lot. Outside. Sorry, I'm fanning myself. It's hot today. It's very, very hot. We are definitely into June today. That is for sure.
Batting second, the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
Is that a home run? Palmeiro with a home run. Okay. I mean, I would have liked for him to hit that home run, you know, while I was still grinding his XP mission, or parallel XP mission, but whatever. Guess now that we're here, you know, I'd still need the home runs, the runs, and the total bases, so anything I could do to make that easier, all the better.
Here. 0-2.
Yeah. I mean, I would open up a window, but then people are going to hear me outside, and I don't want people outside hearing me. They're going to think I'm nuts. Ooh, wow, this guy's got all of them. It's very weird to me that Bruce Sutter is one that I have yet to, or is a low overall. No, they're going to be thinking, is this guy freaking nuts? Does he need a straitjacket? Does someone need to check up on him? Make sure he took his meds. Rafael Palmeiro grounding out to Rafael Palmeiro. Only in MLB The Show 25 Diamondbacks.
No, that missed.
What's up, cheater? Long time no see. How are you?
Hack. 1-1.
That's the one between the Nets and Lakers, right? Yeah, they were just overmatched. I mean, I don't know. But I felt like they were overmatched. That's just my opinion, but that was the Dynasty Lakers. You know, Kobe, Shaq, they were all there. So it was going to be pretty tough. Whether it was rigged or not, I don't believe it was rigged. Because the Nets made it to the NBA Finals the next year and lost against the San Antonio Spurs. Oh, man, you got to be kidding. I guess it was. I have never seen a game of the 2002 NBA Finals, so I guess because I know what happened. The Nets lost. They lost and they didn't even win a single game. I think San Antonio, at least they took one game, but that's Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and Tim Duncan right there. Which is a tough lineup as it is.
2. 0-2.
Okay, so there were probably mistakes that the Nets made in those games that had they not made them, they could have won those games. So game 2, the Lakers were really on one.
Ball. 1-1.
Still, at least that Nets team has made more. Actually, they might have made. No. They definitely made more NBA Finals appearances than the Brooklyn Nets have. So, to me, the New Jersey Nets will always be the superior team. Until the Brooklyn Nets win an NBA title, if they ever win an NBA title. I should make that clear. There's a big if. Wow, perfect. And it's a line out. I mean, that NBA Finals teams for the Nets, Jason Kidd, Alonzo Mourning. They had a young Kenyon Martin and a young Richard Jefferson.
Strike.
Harry Kittles was, a serviceable guard, like could shoot, but he was a really good defender. But they got overmatched by the Lakers and the Spurs. Not much else could be said about that. Well, fair, but actually, Peach, there's actually an issue with the Brooklyn Nets or with the Nets in terms of New Jersey, and it's not just something that affects. It's not just something that affects the NBA, but rather all sports teams. And it's really just New Jersey being caught in between two major U.S. cities, in New York City and Philadelphia.
That's the ball.
All right? And there's actually a YouTube video on this that some guy, Mapify, really explains how this really impacts New Jersey's ability to have its own team. You've got people in the northern half of New Jersey who say, I associate myself with New York City, so therefore we are going to root for New York teams. The Mets, the Yankees, the Jets, and the Giants, the Rangers, the Islanders, the Devils. And then NBA, you have the New York Knicks. Now you have the Brooklyn Nets. Strike three, sit down. And then you go to South Jersey, and they say we're all Philadelphia, so we root for the Philadelphia teams. The Eagles, the Flyers, the Phillies, the 76ers. So it's really difficult for New Jersey to have its own team. And I think the only reason the Devils have stuck around for so long is because that team has had success once they made the move to New Jersey. 3 Stanley Cups later, they're able to establish themselves.
Now batting, catcher Mike.
I'm not saying that you have to win a championship to be able to establish yourself, but when you're in a market like the Nets and the Nets were, then it's really hard to stand out amongst the 76ers and the Knicks. Or if you try to put a team in New Jersey, you're going to have to compete with the Yankees, the Mets, and the Phillies. New York City really makes it difficult. I think that's why a lot of people just gravitate towards, or a lot of people in North Jersey just gravitate towards the towards New York City sports.
Now pitching.
I know, but it gave me a lot of memories as a kid. I grew up with Jason Kidd, Richard Jefferson, Vince Carter, Alonzo Mourning, Jason Collins, Nanette Christage. Yes, I am a Devils fan. Yep. And also, it's very difficult to make a lot of money in the New Jersey area for the very reasons that I explained. I'm near Rutherford, but I'm not from East Rutherford.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
I'm like 15 minutes away from it. I could easily drive to MetLife Stadium if I wanted to. I pass by it every day on my way to work. But when I was a kid, I don't know how my dad got him, but no, the capital of New Jersey is Trenton. That's further south. Attaboy Dansby. All these hits are actually helpful. It gives me the total bases.
Now pitching. Josh Hader.
Hee-haw! It's 0-1. Hey! Hey!
That's all right. GG's to my opponent. Very unlikely. Very unlikely. And I'm not even sure at that point the Nets could really stand out. I mean, the Knicks playoff run this year, I think, rejuvenated interest in the Knicks, at least in North Jersey. I don't know how things are down in South Jersey. It sounds like the 76ers are going back into, or they're going back into rebuild mode. There was actually talks that they were going to move to South Jersey, but they decided against it. Yeah, it just, the Devils at least can, yeah, it's very, very difficult. Like, even when the Nets moved to Brooklyn, I'm still a Nets fan. Albeit I'm not as rah-rah about it as I was when they were in New Jersey, but that I wasn't going to the Knicks just because the Nets moved to Brooklyn. I was upset about it, yeah, but not enough for me to switch allegiances.
Hey! No balls, one strike. Hee-haw!
Hey.
0-2.
So it just really doesn't make sense for the Nets to move back to New Jersey. Cheater, I was very young. I didn't even watch my first NBA game, or I don't even recall my first basketball game until I was 8. And that was a couple years after the NBA Finals. Like, I had heard about the Nets making the finals, at least against the San Antonio Spurs. I did not know that they had gone to... I didn't know they went to the NBA Finals the previous year. Why'd they leave New Jersey? Brooklyn was a lot more money. Jay-Z was pushing for it along with the new NBA owner. But it's funny because now Jay-Z is gone and we still have the Russian owner. More money. You know, New York City was going to give more money to the Nets than being in New Jersey for the very reason that I explained. Attaboy, Pete. And also, the Nets were just terrible. And Nets fans in New Jersey, would I buy the Nets and reform the team? I mean, if I were acting on my, acting on my desire to see that happen, then yes. But I would be acting more on a business decision, which I would say it doesn't make sense for me to move the Nets back to New Jersey. It doesn't. So, did I go? I wish I did, but I didn't. Although I will tell you that if the Mets make the World Series, at some point,
Batting second.
my
The right
sister
fielder,
and I have already agreed that we're going to go together to a game, to a World Series game.
Hee-haw! 0-1.
It could not. I mean, the thing that the Nets or the Mets have to get over is the Dodgers. The Dodgers are, in my opinion, are the cream of the crop when it comes to the National League. You also have to get through the Chicago Cubs as well, which I think they did, but
designated hitter, Jared
I didn't raise my sub prices. Twitch did that. So if anything, blame Twitch. I have no control over sub prices. Well, I think they're doing a lot better than they did last year. But still, you gotta beat them. And postseason is a lot different than the regular season is. By the postseason, these players are tired. Oh, wow.
leading off for the Wolves. The third baseman.
All right, so you're almost done.
Vientos.
Good for you. Enjoy your summer, cheater. They seem good, but we'll see what happens come the playoffs, okay? It's also depending on who gets hot at the right time.
The left fielder, number 3, Jesse.
If I were acting on my desire to move them back to New Jersey, yes, I would, but I would not move them back for a business decision. Because there is no money to be made in New Jersey if I brought the Nets back. There's no money. And also, where would the Nets play? The Izod Center, I mean, it's still there, but God knows if that ups to code. Why wouldn't I focus on fixing the team up? Well, that would be the business side, but that would mean I can't move them to New Jersey because I would be too focused on trying to build a contender.
Leading off for the Zephyrs, the first baseman.
Yes, but Milwaukee has an NBA championship in recent years. Nets don't have an NBA championship. Oh, God, Winker. No, because they're supporting the Knicks. Peter, I just already explained this. That it's hard for New Jersey or for the Nets to stick out from the Knicks because there's already the Knicks there. And not to mention their impeccable playoff run that they had this year. You know, there's no way that I'm convincing Knicks fans to support the Nets because they moved back to New Jersey. Exactly.
Batting 7, the catcher, Francisco.
Exactly. They don't switch. Nobody switches. They either lose interest in the game or they just keep their allegiances. Strike 3, sit out.
That missed. That's a ball.
So it makes no sense for me to move the Nets back to New Jersey. I would have to keep them in Brooklyn.
Leading off for New Jersey, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Wow.
Ball.
This player is committed to Pablo Lopez staying in the game. Very interesting.
He's up.
Now Now pitching. Josh
Okay, so now we're banking on Josh
And
Hader
one.
getting the win.
0-1. Ball. Hey!
the bat.
So I think, I mean, Oakland, the attendance was poor. You know, Las Vegas offers the opportunity for more fans to go.
0-1.
It's a big market, and they're hungry for sports teams.
0-2.
You know, the fact that the Vegas Golden Knights have quite a following, you know, and just being a recent expansion team in the NHL, like, where else? Where else do you think they would go?
Now
Portland? Portland, Oregon?
Smith.
Ball.
Hold on.
Now batting. Center fielder Torrey Hunter.
I mean, can you give me some examples? I can tell you that them going to Sacramento, that's clearly not long term.
Now batting. The right fielder Tony Oliva.
So I don't think they're gonna stay in Sacramento. That's just until the ballpark in Las Vegas gets built. I mean, it sucks because the Oakland Athletics really have a lot of history. You know, with multiple World Series, you have Reggie Jackson, Ricky Henderson, Catfish Hunter, Vita Blue. There's a lot of history with the Athletics that is really getting left behind in Oakland.
Designated hitter Jared Jeter.
Ball.
And not to mention, no Oakland Raiders. I think the Golden State Warriors, they moved out of Oakland. I think they're closer to the Bay. They might be. Are they in San Francisco now? Or are they like still somewhat close to Oakland?
One.
There we go. Beautiful. We're going to extras.
Up.
You know, it's sad. It really is.
That's inside. That's a ball.
But Oakland's gone downhill. No, I
Did
didn't.
he go?
Thank you.
Safe.
Nice. Rafael Palmeiro, once I switched to the event, he was much better.
0-1.
He's gotten hits, home runs, RBIs. Maybe I should have just been doing the event with him.
The right fielder, number 3, Dave Root. Now pitching. Yeti. Kulo.
Ha! 1-1.
Now I
What
win.
you got?
I didn't? Good. I don't need any more walks. Now, is it just me, or does it seem like a lot of the old stadium ballparks, minus Polo Grounds, actually has a deep backstop?
No, he's safe.
Because I know Shea Stadium did, and obviously Yankee Stadium has one too.
That's a ball. That's down. He's out.
Now pitching. Goose Gossi.
Hey! No balls. 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
You beat it.
I should have just thrown it to second.
Now coming into pinch hit.
They're going to bring in...
Jeffers.
Who's that? Jeffers? Ryan Jeffers?
Hee-haw! No balls. 1 strike. Hit! 0-2.
Nope.
That's a ball.
There we go. Alright, GG's to my opponent. But hey, got 3 runs out of that, so that's going to help towards that mission. Sorry, I was just putting my phone on charge. Not that I really care about the win. I just want the missions. Yeah, none of those. Still haven't gotten any stolen bases. I'm gonna need to put some guys on base. I am pretty close. Like, I'm just 28 total bases away from getting that mission done. 26, so I'm past halfway. And I've had 2 home runs, so that's another 8 to go right there. This event is definitely going to help me in achieving that. Oh, I guess my opponent didn't want to go up against me. And another one? Jeez. Finally. I'm gonna go with Schultz. Schultz! Ironically, actually, I'm using Schultz Pipeline, uh, but that may not count towards the Pipeline Pass program. That's some alliteration that requires some popping of the
Leading
P's.
off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball. Hey. That's a ball. 2-1. Yeehaw! 2-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Oh and 1.
Gotta keep them a little off guard. Oh my gosh. This dude has Mike Piazza tier 3. So you're clearly not. You're already. You gotta be done with the program at this point.
Oh.
Luis Heel.
Here, 1. No balls. 1 strike. Here. No balls. 2 strikes. Hit.
Kung Fu Kenny. Okay.
Ball. Hoo-yah. 1 and 2. Nope. Ball. 2-2. Hee-haw.
Frustrating.
Inside. Ball. Ha! 1 and 1.3.
Ah, darn it. No.
Leading off for New York, the first baseman, Jim Tony. Now pitching, Mark Davis.
Oh, well, that sucks. Good thing I'm not grinding the program. Maybe they'll come up with some kind of a bug. Maybe it's a bug and you have to,
That and fifth, the third baseman, number 3, Harmon.
and maybe they'll
Hiller.
clean it up when they release the fourth inning reward path
0-1.
later this week. Strike 3, sit down.
Act one. Zero balls, one strike. One, two.
Strike 3, sit down.
Act. 0-1.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Act one. 0-1.
Got him. Woo, that was a little closer than I would have liked.
Hee-haw. You hit him.
Yeah, I think when I get the home runs and the
Got it.
when I get the home runs and the runs, then I think I'm gonna switch over and make my lineup speedy so that I can swipe some bags.
One, oh.
Because I need to get these stolen bases. I mean, I have Pete Crow Armstrong. I have quite a few guys that could easily do it.
No, he's safe.
Now batting, designated hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Hee-haw. 0-1.
Runner, runner, runner.
Hit. Ball.
Strike 3, sit down.
Now pitching, Bruce Sugar.
Hey, act. No ball, one strike. Yes. 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down. Bruce Sutter with the strikeout. And we're going to get the fly out here. So there we go. Regrowing the extras. Oh no, we're not. Oh, my bad. We're in the bottom of the third.
Now pitching. David.
My bad. I got a little ahead of myself there. That's going to get caught. Too much air under that.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Ball, that's low.
No, I see what you're saying, but rule base. No, what I said was wrong. I was just getting ahead of myself there.
He's out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Jeff. Not here.
1-0.
I mean, my opponent definitely wants extras because that means they have another chance to win. Strike 3, sit down.
Oh, yeah. 0-1. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, he was going to be safe, and I knew that.
Here. It's 0-1. Ball.
Wow. Okay. And because of his bad reaction, Winker is gonna, or the run is gonna, and also because of his bad speed too. Still, I could have not done that. Okay, now it's official. I'm probably not winning this game. But I'll still try.
That's a ball. No, that's inside. Count is full.
Nope, get back. Darn it!
That's an out.
The first baseman, number 25, Rafael Palmeiro.
Hey! 0-1. Hit run! 0-2. 1-2. He's out.
I mean, I might as well advance. Just means that it's more likely that if I can get a base hit, I can score. There we go. I'll take it. Told you if I got a base hit, I could score.
Now pitching, Mark David.
Hut! 0 balls, 1 strike. Ball! 1-1. That's down. That's a ball.
Dang it. What the heck? If I got a mosquito bite or something?
3.
Well, at least I got a run and a base hit, so there is that. But unfortunately, I take the loss, and that's it for my run in the events. Noah Schultz gets up to tier 2. Good for him. No progress in the multiplayer program, so we're just going to continue on here. I see no reason to change it up. Okay.
Hey!
Nice.
Batting second, the catcher, Mike.
I mean, could McNeil have gotten there before, without having the dive? Maybe, but clearly I made the right choice in diving, so not going to regret it. Nope. I had to hold on to it. Hold on to that. That was in it. Oh yeah, Carlos Beltran technically could play in this event for the Mets. Guess I'm gonna have to look out for that when I play the event. Got Carlos Beltran to worry about.
Aaron Judge.
Yeah, what?
Strike 3, sit down. And right up the middle. Maybe I can throw him out. Oh, he didn't even go. Interesting.
Batting six, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
One ball, no strikes.
Yikes.
He goes.
Man, it is so freaking humid. It's crazy. Ugh.
Leading off for the Wolves, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
By the way, guys,
Hut!
tomorrow's stream will be at noon.
It's 0-1.
Okay, not at 3 because I have a flight to catch to get to Michigan. So I gotta probably leave around 3, and that's a hard out at 3. Might even be 2:55 that I might end the stream.
Runner, runner, runner.
Hut!
He's out.
0-1.
Can't fault me for trying.
Contact. Hut! 0-2.
I'm not sure, honestly. I think it's Newark Liberty, but I'm not 100% sure. My dad took care of the flight accommodations.
Hut! 3.
Good strikeout.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Hey,
Actually, now that I don't need Rafael Palmeiro anymore, I could just throw Pete at first and have
0-2.
someone else DH. I didn't even think about that.
Ball.
Now pitching, Lee Smith.
That's it out.
Yeah, I I was kind of hoping he would have continued, but
Andrew
he didn't.
Vaughn.
1-0.
Too damn humid out. Maybe I'll leave my door cracked open so I can at least get some fresh air. Hold on one second.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Too dang hot.
Out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Ah, darn. Not enough behind it. Although I may have to close my door. There's a disturbance downstairs.
0-1.
Okay. Okay. So am I going to expect a thank you card from my opponent for that? After all, that was a dead center shot. Yeah, I can already feel a difference. Thank goodness.
Drag 2. 1-2.
Another home run? Oh, jeez.
No, that's it.
Yeah, I think I went too long with... I went too long with Lee Smith. Just bring in Bruce Sutter. Suter, excuse me.
That's a ball.
I have to get out of that bad habit. I keep calling him Sutter, and it's Suter.
3-0.
As I look this up.
Hee-haw.
Excuse me.
Balls, 1 strike. Hey! Count is full. That's ball 4. Take your base.
The first baseman, number 25, Rafael Palmero. The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
All right.
The batter, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Hee-haw. 0 balls, 1 strike. Ball.
McNeil! Oh my god. That's a bad error.
Dominguez.
And now I'm going to give up even more runs. Someone's out.
No, that's outside. Ball. Here.
Strike 3. Sit down.
That is.
All right, so 4 runs.
Leading off for New Jersey, the center fielder, Trent. Grisham. Now pitching. Josh.
Not that the save is in play here, but
He's out.
Batting 8, the catcher.
whatever.
Piazza.
Pack one. 0-1. Pack 2. 0-2.
By the way, guys, I may end up doing more event games once I'm off stream. I just want to make sure I get the multiplayer program done.
Ha! 1-1.
So I need to make as much progress as I can.
Ball.
Because otherwise, whatever I don't finish,
2-2.
or whatever I don't finish, I'm only going to have a couple hours on Tuesday when I get back to be able to do it. So, if there is a lot more progress that was made, then I will let you guys know tomorrow. But I'm just saying there's probably going to be some progress made.
Ball 4. Take your base.
The batter
Off
number
street.
7, shortstop, Dansby. Swanson.
Out.
All right, GG's to my opponent. Suter got up to tier 1, but that isn't really going to help me. Still haven't cracked 100. Okay, we're the home team. I'm at 95 program stars, so I'm almost 2/3 of the way done. There's just the issue of the parallel XP and the home runs and total bases. That's why I'm in the event,
Leading off for the Aces.
because the event will at least make it easy for me, or easier than playing in ranked seasons. Wow, I did not get that? Dang.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
No, that's outside. Ball. missed. That's a ball. 2-1. That's it out. No.
99 speed, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Batting third, the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Runner!
Let him get it.
0-1.
He tries going for third, then that's going to be a problem. That one I'll definitely throw. I'm just willing to give up second because to me, it doesn't matter.
Leading off for New Jersey, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Hoo-yah! 0-1. Hey! 0-2.
Good timing on it, just could have gotten more of the PCI on it.
Batting second, the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
Here, what? No balls. 1 strike.
No, that's going to get caught. Of course it will be.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Hey, ha! It's 0-1. Hiya! Hey!
The only thing with giving up Palmeiro, and this is probably why I've kept him in for so long, is right now he's my fastest guy. He's the one that if I could get on base with him, I might be able to swipe a bag. So I gotta keep Palmeiro in there up until I finally get these missions done. But my opponents are not making it easy for me.
No, he's safe.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Ryan Howard.
Ball. Hut. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Okay, so he's not looking for XP with Palmeiro. But he's going to get it anyway.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano.
Hiya! 0 balls, 1 strike. Two! No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I wanted the strikeout there, but I guess I'll take the out any way I could get it.
Leading off for the Brewers, the right fielder, Babe Ruth. Now pitching, Adam Ottavino.
I hate that they made Bruce 40 speed. But that's probably how quick he ran.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, stay fair, stay fair, stay fair!
That's
No!
a ball.
Come on! I needed that!
1-2.
There we go. That's more assuring.
That's a ball. That's inside.
Go, 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 go! Let's go, a double. I'll take it. Sorry, Piazza.
Batting ninth, the second baseman. Yes. Not here.
Yeah, make me a
He's up.
Hey, at least we got 1 run thanks to the home run by Mark Vientos. Although we could have gotten more, but we did get 6 total bases in that. Actually, 7.
Walker.
Wait, was it 6 or 7? Yeah, either way, that puts us over the 100 mark, so it's all good.
0-1.
Just would have liked the run there. Strike 3, sit out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Yeehaw! 0-1. Hit! 0-2.
Strike 3. Sit down. Mike Piazza throws Mike Piazza out at first. But that's the Dodgers Mike Piazza. Mine is the Mets Mike Piazza.
1-0. Hit! 1-1.
Wait.
2-1.
Oh my gosh. I lucked out there. Alright, so now I either walk it off or we head to extras.
Leading off for New Jersey, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
I got too greedy. I got too greedy.
That's a ball. One ball, no strikes. Hey! 1 and 2's the count. 2-2.
All right, we're heading to extras.
Leading off for Camelot, the center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Nah, yeah, we better finish some of this.
Now pitching, Mark
Hey!
Davis.
One ball, one strike.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Sounds like the neighbor dog is over. That's going to land for a base hit, so I might as well just... get that out, and then... focus on Kilbrew.
Ha! No ball, one strike. Hey! 0-2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for the Wolves.
Yeah, I figured that they would go. He would go to a new pitcher. John Franco.
John Franco.
It's going to be close. Thank goodness.
That's the ball.
Isn't there a pitch clock? Mm.
Hit! 1 and 2's the count. Hack!
All right. Well, Frank Grisham, maybe he can get it done. Everyone advances. We're going to score. All right, we win. Woohoo! 3 runs. And I think that should put me at 30. Pretty sure. Chicago Cubs, we got their icon, and we got a couple packs. Speaking of packs, nah, hold off, hold off. We got more important matters to attend to. Yeah, 30 runs. Need 7 more home runs. Need 3 more total, or 3 more stolen bases. We're at 110, which means we're 15 total bases away from getting Mike Piazza. And that's probably how I'm going to do this. Because I don't see how else I can do it. Sorry, the light fixture above my head made a very eerie uh, kind of sound, so I think it may be shorting out. Hopefully not. Yes, and also today is the first day. Today is the first day of All-Star voting, so make sure you go send your the best players to the All-Star game. I just did that. Of course, I only selected the 3 Mets that I see making it there are wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah. The only 3 Mets that I voted for were Alonso, Lindor, and Soto. Those are the only 3. I really don't think there have been any other standout for the Mets.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Uh-oh. Oh boy. China, you want to come in here? You coming in here, China?
No, that's it.
I hear you whining outside. You guys could probably see her. She's just in the door. You could see through the crack. There, China. Come here, China. Well, this is my neighbor's dog. This is that's China. She's a pit bull mix, but she's really the sweetest dog ever. She's so goofy too.
No, he's safe.
And she's big. She's big.
Number 30, Kyle Tucker.
No, that's out.
I gotta time this right. Oh! I took a home run away. Wow. Timed that just right.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Put that on SportsCenter's top 10. And there goes China downstairs.
0-1.
Bumping her way through. No, she walked. She got down there, but just the way it sounded, it was like ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Like she was falling down the stairs. Not that that's funny, just the way it sounded was rather funny.
Leading off for the Wolves, the shortstop, Gansby. Swanson.
One, two. Two, two.
Through. Knocked it down, and we are safe.
Batting second, the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro.
Here. No balls, 2 strikes. Hit it right.
That's all right.
Batting third, the
Like I
designated
said,
hitter,
I'm done with Palmeiro. He's only in my lineup because he has speed. Or he can run for first base. Go, 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 go! Ground rule double. Let's go. Kind of a BS ground rule double, but not my fault. That's the way that Yankee Stadium is configured.
Hey. 0 balls, 1 strike. Hey.
All right, at least we got the run. And a single, and a ground rule double. So that's 3 total bases right there.
now pitching. Bruce Sugar.
Hee-haw. It's 0-1. Nope, that's in. He's out.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 24, Jason Dominguez.
I got it.
Here, one. No balls, 1 strike.
Leading off for New Jersey, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Dang.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Piazza, did he just hit a home run? He did! Mike Piazza with the home run.
Yeah! One and two. Two and two.
Leading off for New York, the
All
second
right.
baseman, Luis
So Piazza with the solid home run.
now pitching. K. Forte.
That missed. That's a ball. One ball, one strike. 2-1. Count is full.
Oh, crap. Well, there goes one.
Hey, ha! 0-1.
Woo! Took another one away. Okay, maybe the home run rods are becoming a little too easy. I mean, yeah, technically you still gotta get it in that green zone, but I just feel like it could be too easy to do that. That's like the second home run in this game that I've robbed.
Oh,
Definitely the second one of this stream. It was by Trent Grisham, too.
that's a ball. Hey! One ball, two strikes.
All right, GG's to my opponent. Oh, got 5 show packs from somewhere. Mets Journey, I guess? Let's see. Home run, now I'm at 14. Runs 2, 32. Total bases 7, so I'm at 117. Okay. Still got a long way to go, though. Hold on one second. I'm going to go ahead and close my door. Also turned off the light because I feel like that was adding to the heat. Sorry, I got a little
Leading off for the Wolves, the
distracted,
shortstop, Dansby.
but now I'm good. So
Hut! 0-1. Ah! 0-2. Hut! 3.
yep.
That's a ball. 1-0. Ball, that's in. No, ball.
Look, if you're gonna walk Palmero, fine.
Hut! Ball 4, take your base.
I'll take it.
Runner, runner, runner.
That's inside. Ball.
I'm trying to get these stolen bases, but I guess 60 speed is not enough.
Hut!
So.
1-1. Here.
Strike. I mean, I wasn't gonna get Piazza. Or I don't believe I was gonna get Piazza, so I just took the safe out.
That's inside. That's a ball. Hee-haw.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hut! It's 0-1. Oh.
Leading off for New Jersey, the right fielder, Cade Blue.
0-1.
Now
Bringing in Matt Strom.
Matt Raw.
Ah! 0-2. Ball. 1-2. Three. That's it out.
How am I early on that?
Out on the tag.
214 show packs? Hey, sounds like you have a pretty good chance at getting at least one diamond out of them. Why don't you open them up? See what you get. There you go.
Now pitching, John Franco.
Yeah. 0-1. Ball. Tag 2. 1 and 2's the count. Hup. Did he go? Ball out. Hoo-yah. 2-1. Heat. Ha. 2-2. That missed. That's the ball.
What up, Dodger?
Full count. Ball four. Second base.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds like a plan. I'm doing good, just grinding out more of the multiplayer program, although I've had some good and some bad here
1 and 2.
and there.
That's a foul.
No! Oh my gosh, Mark! An easy double play, you're not going to get any easier than that! You fool!
Ha! No balls. 1 strike. Strike 2. 0 and 2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Tag 1. Hit.
Neil? Well, thank God. I was about to say, if you screw up like Mark did, there will be hell to pay.
Leading off for the Wolves, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Your hands were sweating when Tanner... Oh. You mean in our co-op game last night? Or yesterday?
He's up.
Yeah, but I told you I could have swapped him out for someone else.
Hey. 0-1.
Oh, you're talking about in the Dodgers Mets game. The Mets should have had it in the ninth inning. I don't know why Mendoza decided to throw in Brazaban instead of Diaz.
For Carolina, the catcher,
So I'm quite frustrated with that decision.
now pitching. Goose Gossage.
Oh, yeah. 0 balls, 1 strike. Nope, ball.
But hey, at least he got you through it. I'm going to tell you what. I think if we get a rematch of the NLCS this year, I think it's going to be even better than what the World Series will be.
Second baseman, Ryan.
But that's if we get a rematch. I mean, you never know what someone's going to do when they get to the postseason. For all I know, the Mets could end up pooping the bed and they won't be any good.
Here. 1 and 2's the count.
Strike 3, sit down. No way am I wrapping that. That's gone. Alright, GG's to my opponent, darn it. But see, I'd rather lose it that way than in extras, because to me, extras shouldn't count. That is so frustrating that I didn't even get a hit in that game. Mark Vientos gets up to tier 1. Hey, look at that. Wow, not only did I get the All-Star voucher, I also got the Finest voucher, too. Wow. Where the hell did that come from? I know where it came from. It came from here. So the color storm is already done. That you guys know. Color Storm Vientos was 150,000 team affinity points. So that's how I was able to get both the All-Star and the Finest voucher. Yeah, basically. Let's see who I get out of this. It's not going to be a 90 down. Might be a duplicate. Yeah, it is. Well, the good news with that is I could go to the Marlins team affinity and just throw them in there. Alright, well, on to the next one. Because we're still short. Come on, I'd like to at least finish or have Mike Piazza by the time this stream is done. Let's see, who's closer? He should be at tier 2. Yeah, he's only at tier 1. Kolek. That's weird. Just trying to see if there's anyone else I may want to add. Richie Ashburn, I could do Richie. Since Walker Jenkins is not really doing me any good. And Richie actually has the speed. So I could throw him in and try to swipe bags with him. Yeah, I think that'll work. I don't need Palmero anymore. Oh, okay. My opponent didn't want to go up against me.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the second baseman, Trevor
All right.
Story.
Try to make Mike Mussina the next pitcher I super factor.
One ball, two strikes.
Wow, someone... Well, oh my god, this is a World Series player.
That's the ball.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
down.
I've got my work cut out for me.
Ball. 2-0.
But nonetheless, I'll try.
Ball. Three on one. He's go.
All right, let's see if Richie Ashburn can get on base. We can get this
Nope. Ball.
stolen bases.
One ball, no strikes.
Yes, he will.
Batting second, the shortstop, Gansby.
Slam.
Johnson.
Got him right there.
Oh, didn't get there in time. I hope
He's in there. Hey,
I hope it's like before where they have
Batting
there's
third,
one
the
extra
first baseman,
mission that
Pete
you don't have to do in order to complete the
Alonso.
program.
hee-haw.
And
He's
I
0
hope
1.
that that's one of the missions.
Hit run. 0 2. Hey!
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
Leading off for the Rough Riders, the third baseman, Yohan Moncada. Now pitching, Mark Davis.
1-0.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Mickey Monia.
That's a foul.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Hunter Renfroe.
Hee-haw. 0 1. Two. No balls. 2 strikes. Ball. Ball.
Man, this is not going to be easy. At least we got out of it.
Now pitching, Jeremiah Estrada.
Hey. 0 1. Ball. Right 2. 1 2. That's ball.
Ah! Fell for that. Why did I fall for that?
Ball.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Prince Trisha.
Hike one. 0-1. 2. 0-2.
Ridiculous. Making it too easy for my opponent.
He's up.
Now pitching. Lee Smith.
My opponent is a World Series player for a reason.
That's a ball. That's a ball. That's inside.
I completely forgot that there was only one out. I thought there were two. Good thing I realized he could have if he had gone back and tagged up, I might have completely missed it.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Gone.
Ball, outside.
Kind of makes me wish that there were two outs on that fly ball.
That's an out.
Now pitching. Danny Kulo.
Hike one. 0-1.
Doesn't matter.
Got him. Hey! Ha! It's 0-1. Drag 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Hike 3.
Okay, well, GG's to my opponent. I was clearly overmatched, and I think that one hit I got with Richie Ashburn was rather lucky. But on to the next one. And I'll keep going and going and going until I'm done.
Leading off for the Wolves, the designated hitter, Richie Ashburn.
That missed. That's a ball.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
1 ball, no strikes. Ball. 2-0.
Oh, come on.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dynasty Swanson.
One. 0 balls, 1 strike.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Foul ball.
Come on, through. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank
The right
goodness.
fielder, number 3, Dave Root.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to pay attention. I'm not, and I know I'm not.
1-0.
Need to stay focused on the game here.
Runner!
Hee-haw. 0-1. Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Batting third, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Heck. 0-1.
Of course. Just to make sure they didn't, and my opponent didn't think he could score on that while I was chasing his runner.
No, that's in. That's a ball. Outside. Ha! 2-1. That's a ball.
Not that it matters. They that speed should be enough to drive the run.
He's safe.
Nice, Alonzo.
Now pitching.
All right, they're bringing in Luke Weaver.
Weaver.
Hit! No ball, 2 strikes. One, two. He caught.
Winker with the home run. Let's go. I'll take that. I mean, I would have liked more runs, but hey, home run's a home run. It should put me at 14 now.
Now pitching. Mark.
Wait a minute. I thought batters had to go, or pitchers had to face 3 batters before a pitching change could be made. Is there an exception to the rule with in the event or something that I'm not aware of?
0-2.
Now pitching. Bruce Suter.
The other thing I kind of didn't pay attention to with this, but I realized it at some point, all this pitching that I'm doing with the Cubs pitchers is actually helping me towards the Cubs or towards the Sammy Sosa program. I mean, I haven't done a single moment for the Sammy Sosa program, but the parallel XP definitely helps.
Batting 8.
And that's one less thing that I would have to worry about. So as long as I could stay focused on that, then, or as long as I could keep doing that, I should get that done, and then all I really have to do at some point is just get the stats and the moments done. All right, let's see if I could get one more run to help me out.
Hey. 0-1.
As long as that counts as a base hit, I'm good with that. But they might say that that's an error. Oh, looks like it's a base hit. What, are you bringing in Josh Hader?
Richie Asper. Now pitching. Josh Hader.
Oh well.
Ball, that's down. Hey! Ha! 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a ball. 2-1.
No way. That's gone. I'll be shocked.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Now pitching.
Oh, figures. Yeah, there's no there's an exception to the rule. Oh no, wait a minute, maybe not. Let's see. He struck out oh, is that gone? Did Pete Alonso hit a home run? He did! Not only do we get the home run, 2-run homer, we get the lead. Thank you, Yankee Stadium. Old Yankee Stadium for having both dimensions. Maybe another one? It's another one! Let's go! Love it. And we're going to get another base hit. At this point, the total bases has to be done. It has to be done, so...
Matt Strong.
Ah! 0-2. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Woo! Hot shot. Too slow. Can't send him home. But attaboy, Winker. All right, so we've got 2 home runs, 4 runs. And we definitely have our total bases, so I'm not worried about that.
Now pitching, Adam Ottavino.
No, that's it.
Strike 3, sit down.
That's a ball.
Nope.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball.
Now batting, Center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Nope, ball.
Beautiful. All right, GG's to my opponent. What a late inning rally. Started with Alonso having that home run, and then Winker added on with his own home run. Actually, no, Babe Ruth did. Winker had the home run in the second inning. So that's actually 3 home runs. I didn't even think about that. But you know what? Doesn't matter because we got Mike Piazza, we have the Premier Choice Pack, and then we have a Show Pack. So I mean, Pipeline could be, or New Threads could be gold. Pipeline, let's go Easter Egg because that's guaranteed diamonds right there. Just flip them all. Yeah, see, I already have them. Brash, Springs, and Carew. Let me go over here. And we need the Angels. It was the Mariners, right? That was Brash. Yep. Okay. Sell them or collect them. But now I got to forfeit the entry and put Mike Piazza, the Dodgers version, in my lineup. We're going to move Swanson down. Sorry, Swanson, but Piazza takes priority. So let's see, what else can we do? We get 3 more home runs, then we get to 125. That'll put us just 5 short of Brian Dozier. And also the All-Star Pete Alonso, that counts towards the All-Star collection, so I could do that. Which, if I do the parallel XP with him, I get that done. Sweet. Come on, really? Griffeyville Griffies? Is that what his team name is? Or my opponent's team name is? Interesting choice.
Leading off for the 51s, the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Oh, yeah. Ball.
What?
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'm telling you, I want there to be a day where MLB says if you cross the plate on a check swing, you're out, or that's a strike.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Mike Piazza.
That's in. Ball. Hut. 0-2.
There we go.
He goes.
Beautiful. All right. Now let's see what we can do. We need to get stolen bases. We need to get parallel XP with Mike Piazza.
Leading off for New Jersey, the designated hitter.
Really? You didn't
Ricky
like the
Asper.
pipeline pass program?
No, that's in.
I see you're streaming it. So you're grinding it.
Hut. 1-1.
I mean, I wish there were a Mets prospect in there, a former prospect, but they didn't put anyone for the Mets.
Too late. He's in there.
Runner!
There's
Ball
that stolen
outside.
base.
No, he beat it.
Nice. Why? What were you hoping he was? Or what were you hoping that he would be in terms of a team card?
Hee-haw. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I mean, he was a Rangers prospect. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that I agree with. Okay, I found that odd myself. When I was looking through the program earlier, I found that very odd that they put him at third base. Ah. But at least I got my stolen base with
1-0.
Richie Ashburn. So that's 3 out of 5 now.
Oh, yeah. 1-1.
I think the Nationals are trying to make him a pitcher. At least I think he's with the Nationals. Or he was. Oh, he's a free agent? Oh. Well, I guess it's not really going well for him because he would have been signed if that were the case.
Now pitching, John Franco.
He should have never went to the Yankees. Gallo was a White Sox. He was a White Sox player.
That's it. The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
I feel like he's been all around. I mean, no, actually he hasn't. He hasn't been all around. He's just been on a lot of different teams.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
Outside, ball.
Beautiful. Oh, by the way, you missed it, gamer. I got the vouchers, the finest and the All-Star voucher for the Mets. So when those are available, I can trade them in to get the All-Star and finest player that they're going to reveal. Thanks. Now I just got to get that #1 Mets fan icon.
No balls, 1 strike.
That's going to take a while.
1-1.
Hopefully there's a lot of Mets, or there's a lot of events or, missions that I have to do Mets with. I know at the end of the year I'm going to do my all Mets lineup.
Now pitching, Matt Strong.
The only other voucher that I have from the Team Affinity program is the one with the Yankees, because I did the Luis Gil.
No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
Yeah, that's why it's going to take a while.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Leading off for Abu Dhabi, the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. Now pitching, Lee Smith.
Uh-oh. I figured you would be happy about that. Strike 3, sit out. Yeah, but pitchers are much easier to parallel XP than it is for batters, so you're just using a guy who is a pitcher, I'm assuming, for the program. Oh. I mean, there are no other pitchers you can grab. Strike 3, sit down.
Leading off for New Jersey, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
True. But I was talking about in the pipeline packs. You can't get any of those guys?
Ha! 0-1.
McNeil? You had a pretty good shot. Oh, warning track. Ah, I can't fault him. A perfect, just not enough power. Oh, doesn't count. Oh.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, they only want specifically those from the program, not from the packs as well.
Runner.
Back 1.
Let's go! 2 stolen bases. Over his head. Darn!
Now pitching, Bruce Sugar.
Bruce Sutter.
That's inside. That's
I
the
said
ball.
it right this time.
Hee-haw! 1-1. 2-1.
The batter, the designated hitter, Mike Piazza.
Wow. Only 755 people have Bernie Williams superfractored.
Now pitching, Bruce Dawson.
No balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, I win.
Did he go?
No? Good. Thank you.
Right 2. 1-2. Hit 3.
Not what I wanted to see.
That missed. That's a ball.
I think when this game ends, rather than playing another game, I think I'm just going to open up some packs.
That's a ball.
Babe Ruth? Did he do it? He did it! Walk-off home run! Assuming my opponent actually lets me get there. Yep, my opponent did. So thank you to my opponent for not dashboarding and taking away the home run for me. 2 runs. I'll take it. That will officially put me at 18 home runs. Ooh, and we got a ball in his habit pack. Don't know where. But all right, let's open up some of these packs. We'll do the headliners and the ball in his habit pack since those have the higher odds of getting a diamond. Okay. Actually, this guy, yeah, I'll quick sell him. Myers, yeah, quick sell. Sweet. Left fielder, Jordan Alvarez. Okay. Diaz, we got Diaz. Actually, quick sell him. Yeah, let's throw Jordan into the exchanges for the team affinity. I don't think he's worth it. Or I don't think he's worth selling anyway. All right. 2 golds, nice. Machado and Chapman. Quick sell him. We'll keep him. Quick sell him. Actually, definitely selling Machado. Chapman, we'll quick sell. Two golds, nice. Yeah, quick sell Hoskins and quick sell Jimenez. Jacob Wilson, I know I'm keeping that because he's freaking lighting it up right now. Keep Chafin. Keep him. Quick sell him. Keep him. Quick sell. Yeah, quick sell Clase. Quick sell Weaver. Nice, 2 golds. Yeah, quick sell Colombe. I'm not even sure if I said that right. My apologies if I didn't. Nice, another diamond. Starting pitcher, it's Garrett Cole again, isn't it? Nope, George Kirby. So he'll go towards the. He'll probably go towards the exchange. And actually, let's think. No, I'll put him in. I'll put him in the exchange. Doesn't matter. Keep Minter. Definitely keeping him and Columbine or Columbe for quick selling. All right, so now on to the headliners. This should probably take me to the end of the stream. Nice! Although this is probably Hawk. Yeah, this is Hawk. So he'll go into the Red Sox collection. Oh no, actually we could sell him. Let's sell him later. Nice! Another diamond! Man, I'm getting a diamond luck here. And this is David Robertson. Yep. Don't have him, so I'll keep him. Jesus Luzardo. Quick sell him. David Festa. Quick sell him. Luis Castillo. We could sell him. Quick sell that. Oops. Oh, it doesn't matter. That was just it's just a random headliner anyway. Sproat, keep him. Keep Waldrep. And we'll quick sell Passe. Silvers to end it all out. Dang. Speak of Kevin Gosman, there you are. There he is, gamer. All right. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Even if it was only for a moment, I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's on the left side of your screen there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So overall, we accomplished exactly what I wanted to do, which was to get Mike Piazza out of the multiplayer program. So now all that's left is Brian Dozier. And, you know, we're fairly close. I mean, 12 home runs away from this mission. We're 2 home runs from this mission being done. And then only need 1 more stolen base for this mission to be done. Thank you, Richie Ashburn. Got to keep grinding with Mike Piazza. And then once that's all done, then all that's left is Brian Dozier. So, but I mean, I'm not in anything after Dozier is just icing on the cake, really. Because it's only the XP that I want. That's 35,000 XP right there. That's left. So, you know, we grab that 35,000. Now put us at 475,000, which will get us to the headliner pack. I'll try my best to get to the deluxe pack because I get the Crescent Moon one, but we'll see. So I hope to see you all tomorrow. And again, I remind you, it will be at noon Eastern. Not 3 Eastern because I have a flight to catch. So I will see you all at noon on Wednesday for more MLB The Show grinding. And until then, guys, have a good night.